Alright, what's up everybody? Welcome to a new video. It is now 2026, first video of the year. I have footage of playing and videos I need to make that I haven't for a few months now, and I need to do that. So, coming soon there will be playing videos. I'm going to make this video right now, but I haven't backed up. It's just been the holidays and been crazy. But we're going to go ahead and make a video right now, and we're going to build a mask with all these parts here in front of me. My girlfriend got me some of these parts for Christmas, and then some parts came in the Dynasty Champions Club monthly gift, which I don't even know if I even posted that video, but we'll get that out there too, probably before this video comes out. But yeah, so let's go ahead and jump into what we have here. So JT frames, they're not the thins, they're not the QLS, but they're, as you can see, these green ones, like green clear. I don't even know what they're called anymore, but they're way cool. Then the HK clear bottoms. I think that was it, the RMX bottoms. And then the standard smoke thermal lens. And then from the Champions Club monthly gift, but first also chin strap, a magnetic one. So we have that. And then from Dynasty Champions Club we have these ears, DV8 ears. It has some of this red stuff from this packaging, so we're gonna get rid of that, get that off of here somehow, but it just scratches off. But as you can see, it has the dragons on each one, each ear, clear ears. These are the ears that came with the bottoms, or the RMX bottoms. We're not going to use these, but maybe on a different project or sell these or something. And what also came in the Champs Club was the strap. So Dynasty aluminum adjustment tabs there. So we'll be using this strap, these ears, and this thing for like the rain once in a while. Usually I run a mask camera, basically the same thing on my head right now, and so, but like, this is cool too. Be something like that, a little off-centered, but once you punch it through those holes there. But yeah, so that's what we're going to build. My standard mask that I wear is Empire EVS, but I have JT masks. I've worn JT masks before. When Dynasty sent the frames that were the dragons all on the around, I built a mask with that. So I'm not partial to any specific mask. The EVS are like the big wide view is really nice, and they're just a real bulky solid mask, which is nice. I don't know, you feel kind of like you got a nice chunk of armor on your head there. You can take hits and it doesn't hurt as bad as if you get shot in this kind of stuff, but either way it's not that bad. So let's go ahead, and I think I have all the parts. I have the little screws here, back here. I think these are the right parts for all this. So we'll go ahead and try. If we're missing something, then it is what it is, but we'll get going from there. So I guess what I'll start with is just kind of piecing this together, so that looks good. Again, I'll get all this red off of here. I don't know if you can see like little red specks. It's from the packaging. That doesn't really work either. We'll have to figure something out for that. Maybe a piece of tape and kind of get the sticky off of it. Let air do it. Nope. You're almost out of air. But okay. So anyway, let's go ahead and start building the mask up. I would think it's probably easier to put the strap in while it's like this. Just see how that kind of looks. Yeah. Again, I'm not too fluent, I guess, in making JT masks. I wore the eyes way back in the day, and then have a couple flexes that I made. Also, one was way back in the day, and then they're always kind of a pain in the ass for me to clean, but it's not that big of a deal. So I opted to have another mask to play in once in a while, and this was it. Just gotta make sure that's on there. Slide the ear down. And then we'll get it. Looks like these are all the same. Yeah. I don't even know if this is all the right parts, honestly. It's been so long since I've worn a JT mask. And I built the one in a video, I don't know, like over a year ago, so it's been a while. But anyway, how was everyone's Christmas? Get any cool paintball stuff? That's tight. And then let's see, pull that out, and then we'll do the same thing with this ear. We'll eventually get all that red stuff off. cool. So through the earpiece, screwdriver to help push it in. Alright, good to go there. Then this ear, that's pretty cool how it has the Dynasty patch stitching there, and then the dragon under. So then again, we get screw, get it real snug. Almost doesn't fit, which makes me think this one is either not going to fit or maybe it's metric. I have no idea. I did sell 2 markers over the holiday season. They had just been sitting around. I enjoyed them as much as I needed to enjoy them for having them for 5 and 4 years. They were the 2 the excessive egos I had, the gold and the black one. Those are now gone, off to some good homes. Hopefully they're enjoying them, showing them off at their local fields. So I did sell those 2, the black one and the gold one. I have a Sidewinder regulator from it somewhere around here. If anyone wants to buy that, it's practically a brand new Sidewinder. It probably only has, let's say, 500 shots through it, because I didn't use that the excessive ego very much, considering it's kind of like a wall hanger. Let's do the lens next. This part is always the hardest part for me, is getting the lens in these slots. I've never enjoyed it. That seems so far off. There we go. There's 1. 2. And then let's see, try and get this all in the main slot and lined up. I know there's people that can do these like ridiculously fast. I'm not one of them. but it seems to be going okay. These used to be such a pain in the ass back in the day. I don't know if this is because it's like new material from the old stuff or what, but it is working really easy, working very smooth. Putting this on, snapping the lens in. Yeah, last one at the top here. This one's a little difficult for me. But yeah, I haven't played since Capital Edge in Sacramento's anniversary game. So that was like November. And there it goes, snapped in. Okay. So there we have the green. With the ears on. Looks so cool already. I'll peel the film out at the end of the inner mask piece. But then let's go ahead and attach the chin strap. I opted for the I think this is the maybe just standard JT magnetic one or the HK. Either way, the magnetic. I have that all twisted up. I don't even know if that's going to be correct. Yeah, that's good. Cool. Chin strap on. We'll get that all adjusted later to be the right thing. But we'll go ahead and get the bottoms in here. Go right there. Yeah. I like the how the RMX, well, I put it in the wrong hole. The how it looks. Compared to actually like the clear JT bottoms, the standard. I mean, those look good too, but I'm not too big of a fan on some of the HK design stuff, but these bottoms are cool. Okay. snap into the nose. There we go. Yeah, all the posts are in. The lens is all snapped in. The ears. Let's see. Pretty sure it's got to go behind. How is that supposed to work? In front? Yeah, in front. I think. Nah, behind. I don't know. I guess. Like I said, I haven't made one of these in a while. I do want to get maybe like these, the rivets here. HK makes those cool like bullet ones. That's a the shell casing of like 9mm. A pair of those on these would probably be pretty cool. So maybe down the line I'll switch that out, but for today's purpose, we're just gonna use the black ones because I think that'll match really well with these parts too. This one. And I might, well, I most likely will use a camera on this one, so I'll need to get a mount. It'd be cool. I don't know if there's even, if it does exist or not, because the mount, you know, goes through these and screws, and it's like next to impossible to take off in any quick manner. So it'd be cool to have some type of camera mount where you could just quick disconnect out of the top of the frame there, and then like if it's raining or sun or whatever, and you don't want to just pop this in, like you don't want to film mass cam from the day, you can just blast this in there. And that has the dragon eyes there. It's pretty cool. But we'll leave that off here for a moment while we make sure all this stuff's real nice and tight. Not too tight. Yep. Same with on this side. And when I got the strap, the ears, and this piece, that's what triggered me to make this mask. So I didn't really have like a design in mind. I knew I liked the RMX bottoms, so I was going with those, and figured, well, I don't have any clear parts of any mask, and they sent the ears, so I figured I'd get the clear bottoms. And snug it up. Perfect. And I think that's it. Went more smooth than I thought it was going to. But I like that. Let's take this off. The old classic thermal sticker there. wonder if this will stick on anything. Yeah. Where should we put that? Put that right there. So there we have it. JT, HK Army mixed mask. Clear bottoms, clear ears, the green. The reason I thought of the green kind of stemmed from an old mask I have. I'll show you. It's been in other videos. It's right here. I believe these were the I don't know, I got these bottoms a long time ago. I think they're the Huntington Beach bottoms, but I'm not sure. A lot of that left my memory a long time ago. It doesn't really matter to me, but because it's just like, that looks cool to me. But the green bottoms is what inspired this green, so I thought, oh, I want green frames. And then when I just looked at like what's easily accessible on the market, I didn't want to get crazy and get, you know, some ridiculously priced parts. So ANS Gear had this on there for your standard price of whatever his stuff is today. This mask is cool. So these ears obviously don't match very well, and they're kind of stained, but close enough in my mind. And then these bottoms have like old, just the snap buckle. It says assembled in Mexico. Yeah. I've only worn these a couple times. And I made them probably, I don't know. What year is it? 26? Probably 22 years ago I made that mask. And then back to this one. So one final look there. We have the Dynasty strap they sent with the dragon ears, clear RMX bottoms, the like translucent green frames, magnetic chin strap. This is like one of the best designs ever. And then the smoke lens. I like the kind of like the blackout there. Plus play outdoors, so it's bright. So, and then this piece, eventually, if they need it or anything like that, that will snap in. But I don't know. We'll see. Maybe I'll run a camera on here. Maybe not. Just because. But I like to film when I play, so I probably will. But I don't have a mount right now for it. But there we have it. That is the mask. Well, that goes in here. This is just a project mask goggle strap. I don't even know where or how I got it, but I keep that as a backup. And yeah, so here is that mask. Came out good, in my opinion. One more time. Pretty sick. But yeah, other than that, guys, thanks for watching. Like I said, I'm backed up on videos, plain videos. There might even be an unboxing of the Champs Club stuff that I didn't film, or I did film but didn't upload, so I'll probably upload that first before this mask comes out, because I think what it was all these parts came in that last monthly gift that I received. Other than that, shout out to the boys in blue. I need an updated team pictures. These are all a couple of years ago, but hopefully with the merge with Arsenal and picking up those players and Spica as like coach or helping with coach, we start taking home the consistent wins again. So good luck to all of you. And again, like I said, I'll start doing more videos of all the backed up footage I have, but also I'm going to start playing now that the holidays are over and the season's coming. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys, and I will see you in the next one.